Up, ladies and gents, Ngashi Gaming here, back with another video. So today we're going to be talking about, I think, character progression versus account progression in a very short format, specifically now for the game Zenless Zone Zero that is coming out tomorrow. Now, the main topic, I'm just going to make it as quick as possible, is the fact that I feel from experience, now obviously as you can see from gameplay, I feel that having an E2, or rather specifically two dupes of 5-star character is way better than having multiple characters, maybe with a free-to-play light cone or their light cone. And the reason why I say this is because probably maybe just my experience from Firefly, but I have two accounts specifically, one with an E2 Firefly and one with an E0 Firefly but with her light cone. And I kid you not, I would rather play Firefly with her E2 and a free-to-play light cone than play Firefly with her just herself E0 but with her light cone. The reason why I say that is because for some reason, 100%, getting dupes of a 5-star character is always going to be better than getting just the character or multiple characters with free-to-play perspective. Now, I'm not saying it's easy to get these characters, specifically if you are free-to-play. But from my experience, 100%, two accounts. One account has multiple characters: Sparkle, Runmei, Dang Hang, Jinglu, each either with a free-to-play light cone or their light cone. And I have one account with specifically 3 main damage dealers, or rather 3 main 5-stars: Runmei, Firefly, and Acheron. Each of them E2, and each of them are actually, apart from Acheron, Acheron's about like E4. 2 of them have free-to-play light cones, one of them has their light cones. Specifically Firefly, I was very lucky, you can watch it in my channel, but I was able to get Firefly E2, I was able to get Firefly E2 and her light cone. And from my experience, what I can tell you now 100%, you would rather get dupes for a character. Now, how does this actually go about with Zenless Zone Zero? As we all know from Hoyoverse games, every Hoyoverse game basically has this thing where they remove the first 1.0 characters and everybody's hyped about them, they look sexy, they look good. But then, you know, come 1.3, 1.4, those characters are going to start power creeping the other characters. Because when we had Dang Hang, right, when Jinglu came out, she power crept him. When let's say Jing Yuan, good example, Jing Yuan came out and Dang Hang and Jinglu power crept him like mad. But bear in mind, when Jing Yuan came out, everybody was so hyped. Now obviously we're looking at the fact that maybe it's the class of character that was playing at that time in terms of Erudition. We didn't know what Erudition did. We just looked at Jing Yuan as his daddy, you know, Jojo character reference and stuff. But if you look at it from a very clear perspective, 1.0 characters are always going to be power crept moving forward. So my advice is save up at least, especially that we're starting the game from scratch, save up at least 400 of the premium currencies, 10 pulls, so 410 pulls, right? So you're going 10, 20, 30, 40, 400 of those pulls. Get 2 dupes of whatever character you're going to be getting. The reason why I'm saying 400 is that I'm putting into perspective that you're going to be losing every 50-50, right? So you get the character, you lose. You get the character, you lose. Then you get the character. That's E2. If you're lucky enough, you'll probably even get it within 100 pulls, which most of the time happens if you're very lucky, right? Not very lucky, but if you're lucky enough to basically get those amount of pulls and characters. But my honest opinion, from a free-to-play perspective, save for like 1.3 characters, 1.4 characters. Get to understand how the game actually works properly before you start saying, you know, I want this character just because the design, and then they come out and then, you know, the second update comes out and then they're just worse for wear, right? A good example again is Jing Yuan. I mean, he's good, but at the end of the day, he got power crept very heavily. And now when we look at Firefly, she's power crept every single DPS character. The fact that she can go like 4-5 times within one turn, what DPS character can do that? Probably apart from Sealer, but that's if you kill a character, right? So yeah, and then obviously her E2 allows her to go again and again if you break or kill a character. So in Zenless Zone Zero, we're looking about the fact that we need, or rather you all, or if you're listening to my view on this, I think it is going to be quite important for you to at least save. Do not summon and save. and at least by then, if you have at least 380, 400 pulls, you will be able to get 2 dupes of a 5-star character, which I feel 100% is going to be way better than getting multiple characters for an account from a free-to-play perspective. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a good day, and we'll see you all in the next one.